Hello guys, so in this video I'm gonna show you my tech stack that I'm using, go-to-market tech stack for booking 373 meetings the past 90 days. As you can see, it's slowed down recently because we're updating our software and everything and don't want to flood our calendar with meetings. But nonetheless, I'm gonna show you exactly the tech stack I'm using to book 100 to 200 appointments per month and take SendPilot to 1,000 users in 4 months. Now, note that that is not active users, that's just users we've gotten in total, but our inability to retain them obviously affects this. So I use 5 tools, and it's very simple. And I don't use Clay, I don't use ZoomInfo, I don't use anything Zapier or Make. I have a very lean, simple tech stack that a lot of like gurus you see out there, they tell you, oh, you need to use Clay, you need to use this, you need to do this, AI. I keep it very lean and it's working amazing for me. So first of all, the heart of everything basically, which is the lead sourcing. Now for lead sourcing, I use a tool called A-Leads, and this is so much better than Apollo. And I'm gonna log in here. Essentially what differs A-Leads from ZoomInfo is that you have more contacts in here. That's one. But the most important thing here is the real-time enrichment. So when you scrape leads from Apollo, only 50% of the emails that you find there are actually verified. And if you're targeting like employees and not the founders, owners, etc., it's even lower. It's sometimes about 30% of emails are verified. And sometimes out of those 30%, not all of them works at the company anymore. The benefit with A-Leads that saves me so much time is that I just need to use this tool. So it works exactly like Apollo, but you have much more filters, like if it's B2B, if it's publicly traded, if it's like global ranking, web insights. You know, you can easily search for SaaS companies, for example, more industries, more filters, so you can build more targeted leads, a lead list essentially. And whenever you scrape a lead, they real-time verify that that person still works at the company, and B, verifies the email. And if you're doing cold calling like we're starting to do, which works really well, the phone number enrichment is also crazy. So this is like the heart and center of all my outbound activities. Love A-Leads to death, and it also integrates with SendPilot, which I'll get into later. So that's what I use for lead sourcing. I really recommend, and it's also super cheap. So what this would cost you is $99 a month basically, or $60 a month. I'm on this plan right here, Boost. So yeah, just it's really worth it. And I use that for both LinkedIn and cold email outreach. Now let's go to email outreach. Here I use Instantly AI, which is familiar to a lot of you. I basically have no reason for this in particular. I've just used them for like 3 years now, and it works. I've never intended to like quit it. It works really well. Great tool. Yeah, that's what I use for cold email outreach. And this is basically what it does is it auto-rotates email accounts. So when you're sending cold emails at scale, you want to connect, hundreds of mailboxes, and this enables you to do that. So you connect hundreds of mailboxes, and then you send like 5 emails per mailbox per day instead of sending from just one email account. Smart, like deliverability. This is all about deliverability, and I think it does an excellent job. Moving on, for buying mailboxes and domains, I use Hypertide. And this is something I'm new to, Hypertide, but it's a great tool. It's a cheaper way to basically get more email accounts. So what's different here is that typically you do the 1x3, so 1 domain, 3 email accounts. With Hypertide, you can have 2 domains and 50 mailboxes connected to each domain, basically allowing you to get way more email accounts for a cheaper price, basically. And it doesn't affect deliverability. In fact, it's better deliverability in my opinion. So this is a really good tool that I recommend. Then we have personalized videos, Vina AI. This is my SaaS to generate personalized videos. I'm not using it as much anymore, to be honest, but it works insanely well on LinkedIn outreach, where I use this a lot. So if you're doing LinkedIn outreach, I really recommend it to like stand out. And then finally, the last tool is SendPilot, which is also my SaaS. And in SendPilot, you can build sort of these workflows that you see here. So I'll show you quickly how it works. Just So in SendPilot, you're able to basically just run outbound campaigns, like build outbound campaigns. And I can show you an example of what that looks like here. So here you see an outbound campaign that I've built. You build these like flows. Looks really good. And then you can also auto-rotate between accounts. If I show you this account campaign that I'm running, for example, you can see that I'm sending from 3 accounts here. So it basically works the same way as email account rotation, but on LinkedIn. So this enables you to, for example, if you have a team of 10 people, just connect all of your team members' LinkedIn accounts to SendPilot, and then you can just run outbound across all of them and manage everything from one place in the Unibox here. So you can essentially manage replies. Not sure why this is so slow. Yeah. And then in here as well, we have the A-leads integration. So the lead database, we have it integrated directly here. And then you also have lead extraction to scrape leads. And then here you can see like all the LinkedIn accounts you have connected. And then finally, for creating content, I'm also using SendPilot. So here we have a content creator, basically where you can write posts and AI will write the post for you. So you just enter a topic and it also creates lead magnets. And that's the exact tech stack I'm using. So if I were to, and this is biased as well because obviously I own SendPilot, but the majority, and you can look at my past videos as well, like 90% of the meetings and the users we're getting for SendPilot is coming through LinkedIn. And we're doing that by combining outbound and content. So if there are 2 tools here, and if you have a tight budget and you need to get started with something, I'd recommend if you have 3 LinkedIn accounts, go for SendPilot and A-leads. So that will probably set you back $250 a month. But the appointments, like if you just post daily on all LinkedIn accounts, post lead magnets, run outbound simultaneously, you're going to book a lot of meetings. And that's basically how we're booking all of our meetings and getting all of our users. So that's our tech stack. And it's very lean, but it works, right? Because we had to really, like, SendPilot isn't profitable yet. We're hiring developers left, right, and center to build an amazing tool. So obviously we've had to, I can't have the luxury of using like Clay and these expensive tools anymore. And since we cut out Clay and these AI tools, we're actually getting better results. So anyways, I'll leave the link to all of these tools below and I'll check if I can get like deals for some of them as you can get started today. Anyways, that's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Cheers.